Welcome back. Ted, what's your high?
My high is about 32,000 feet. No, I'm just kidding.
My resolution's about 1080p.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Yeah. You haven't heard that?
No, that's actually really funny, though.
No, that's like the most overplayed joke that everybody's tired of at this point.
I've never heard it.
That's kind of disappointing.
Well, I don't know. New Year's resolutions were one of those things that, like, everyone around me always did, but I'm like, I don't see the point because people who say those never follow through with them. And if I want a resolution, then I'll just, like, do it not the 1st of January. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's something that I'm going to really feel convicted about doing.
Well, people have, like, kind of summed it up, too, because, like, the New Year's resolutions are all kind of the same.
Yeah,
where it's lose weight or eat healthier.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Actually, this year, like, I'm trying to gain weight. So,
yeah.
Like, I even, like, one time, wasn't actually recently at all, but one time I Googled, like, good ways to gain weight, and all I got were dieting for losing weight.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. Like, the only way to gain weight is, A, make sure you're getting your enough calories for the day.
Yeah, eat more food. Like.
Yeah, eat more food, and then once you, like, eat a ton of food for, like, 3 weeks, then you'll start gaining weight, and then you start working out after that.
Lifting so it turns to muscle instead of all fat.
But
now,
once
you need some fat to be healthy, but
the second you start gaining weight, the second you start working out is the second you need to start eating like twice as much as you have been just to get enough calories.
Yeah. When I started working out and got a personal trainer, he's like, because I weighed in at like 150. I think when I started with him, and he's like, yeah, you're going to have to start eating 4,000 calories.
Yeah, that's about right.
Like, what? Because at that time I was struggling to eat like over 2,000 calories, you know? And just the thought of having to eat 4,000 calories was just ridiculous.
Yeah. It's so much eating. Like, you will feel sick, not from, like, the food you eat, but just from the fact that you always have something in your stomach. And honestly, it's like a wake-up call for your digestive system. Like, you have to, like, ease into it, because it's a whole different style of eating.
Yeah. Now that I've done it, it's not a huge problem for me anymore, but... the one thing I don't like is I have to go to the bathroom a lot more than I used to.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't had that yet. This is kind of a weird conversation. What's your high, Dad?
Okay,
I don't think you ever said that.
Okay. I won't go down to the discussion room. My actual high was probably playing speed pool with you yesterday.
Speed pool?
Yeah, that was fun.
Wait, how was that speed?
Because we were running around the table and hitting the ball as quickly as possible.
Oh, that version. I thought you were talking about the version. We had a cool thing where we lined up, like, including the cue ball, there's 16 balls, right? And we lined it up, so we each had 8 balls on the side, and we would line them up and then have the pool stick. Do you want to explain it so I can, like, fight this guy? Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
And we lined it up, and we had the pool stick, like, even with the edge of the pool table, and we would just brush them forward. And we only did this because it was a crappy pool table to start with, so it really didn't matter if we kind of scuffed it up a little bit.
Yeah. We were also trying to waste a little bit of time before we had to leave.
But rather than just leaving.
Yeah. I guess we could have done that. But anyway, so if a ball goes in one of the pockets on your side, then you lose a ball. And we never actually figured this out, but if a ball goes in the side pocket, the way we did it was just like rock, paper, scissors, and then whoever lost, they lost that ball. But
yeah.
There's probably better ways that we could have done that. Like if it was one of your starting balls and it went through a side pocket, then that, you know, like, you would have lost that ball, or we could have just chose like the left side.
Yeah, the only trouble was it was hard to remember who had what balls because you're keeping track of 8 of them.
Right. So another way we could have done it was like if I had like the left side pocket and you had the right side pocket. You know what I mean?
I guess that's true, but there's ways to cheat for that.
Yeah.
We kind of made it up as we went, and then we both had the same idea to like not just shoot them towards the middle, but
to,
like,
like, angle
them so they all go in one pocket. And we chose like opposite corners, so like half my balls went on his side and half his balls went on my side of the table, and so
Yeah.
it's just...
So then we made a rule that the ball, at least one ball from each of our sides has to touch.
Yeah.
In order for it to count.
So yeah, we're actually like we do that a lot. It's kind of like make up games.
Yeah, it's fun.
We do that with pool and ping pong a lot.
Yeah, ping pong.
Ping pong.
I want to play some ping pong now. Ping pong.
We'll lose this fight if we sit and do nothing. Well, who's sitting? I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, tell it to the 3,000 soldiers behind me.
Oh, this gate's open. I can take this side. Ow.
This is such a different playstyle from the other Zelda games. Not that it's bad, but...
Yeah.
It's just...
I'm honestly looking forward to the new Zelda game that'll come out, I think, this year. Have you heard about it?
No, I haven't.
It's like the Skyrim of Zelda games.
Oh, gosh.
And so it's completely open world in the sense that there's no loading screens like going on the Goron Mountain.
Okay.
And so and the difference with that is they made all the temples to where it's not linear. So you literally just explore and you can clear each temple as you please.
Okay.
Like it doesn't matter which one's done first.
I think technically you could do that in like the original Zelda game.
Original?
Yeah, like for the NES.
I don't think so. I think it was fairly linear.
Okay.
But maybe not.
Well...
No, I think you're right. But some of the temples you need items from other ones, so in that sense it's linear.
Yeah.
That's where I'm getting it from.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Ocarina of Time was kind of different too, but I'm looking forward to this one just because knowing that it's Zelda would make a great addition to the, kind of Skyrim-esque games.
Right. And we haven't played enough of this game to figure it out, but my general thought about Zelda is it's kind of like a puzzle type game, you know what I mean? Especially like when you're in the castles, you have to figure out how to get from one place to another.
Yeah.
But in this, it's mostly just like it's mostly just like
it's a beat 'em up game.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was
what Dynasty Warriors is. You can imagine it as Dynasty Warriors with Zelda skins.
Okay.
Yeah, this girl's so much better. Find the bomb shoe. Okay. Oh, there's Sheik. Find the bomb shoe. Where would the bomb shoe be? I think I'll just clear this area. In peril. Did I?
What? Did that actually do anything?
I don't think so.
33 KO.
The tunnel square is about to fall.
So Jason, what was your high?
My high, like for the week?
Yeah.
My mom gave me a Christmas present that she forgot to give me for Christmas. Yeah.
Well,
it's been like forever, but especially by the time this episode comes out.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's it was like the Coke bottle bank that I had.
Yeah.
I've had it since I was like 6.
Yeah, and it's kind of
it was beat up. I had it in like duct tape on the bottom, but I was collecting enough change that it didn't matter if it was duct taped. It was just gonna fall through.
Yeah.
So I got a new one of those. So that was really nice. And I like it's hardly like collected even on there. Like it's really low sitting, but we figured when I was transferring it through, I have like $200 worth of cash in there.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I know. I could have more, but I just never buy things with cash.
Yeah.
So, well, that was cool. Okay, find the bomb shoe.
Alright.
Tunnel square.
No, like, this last Christmas, I went to MLBshop.com and got a whole bunch of items for my dad, like well in advance before Christmas. And it was like, oh, your order shipped. A week later, I got a message from them saying, oh, by the way, your stuff is on back order besides one item.
What?
Yeah. And so I got one item in the mail before Christmas, and then one item came like a couple weeks after Christmas, and I'm still waiting on the last item.
It kind of helps that... Wait, were these your items or the items you bought for other people?
Items I bought for my dad.
Okay. Yeah, it helps that my mom has a birthday in November, so we start like getting presents for her like before November, and so at the same time we kind of think of like, well, if this is her birthday, what'll be Christmas, and then our Christmas shopping is done like super early in that sense.
Yeah.
Because if you're already thinking about it for one person, you might as well just finish it for like everyone else. So.
Yeah, I always felt bad for people who had their birthday like on December 24th or 25th or like around that time.
Really?
Yeah, because like
you feel like it's underwhelmed.
Yeah, like, oh, we got you Christmas presents and then maybe like a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like,
well, hey, I mean, the chicken or the egg, what came first? That's just poor planning on the parents' end.
Yeah, it is.
In the sense of the fact that are you seeing where I'm going with this?
Yeah. No, like I guess if that were to happen to me if I had a kid, I would just be like, you know what, we're gonna give you presents in July.
No,
and
I'm saying it shouldn't happen because the parents would know.
Oh.
You figure 9 months of pregnancy. Hey, whoa, what are we talking about?
I forgot.
What just happened? Alright. I was doing a bit, but I guess you didn't want to help me with it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what were we talking?
Ted's still in his pajamas, by the way. He's just kind of out of it. We had a technical difficulty. We were talking about pregnancy, and then my system had an overload.
Yeah, so...
But no, you figure 9 months of pregnancy, and you should be able to date back when not to conceive.
Right, but I mean...
So that way you wouldn't have a Christmas, like, birthday.
Right, but say you're starting several months in advance. So say you're, like, starting in December or whatever, and you're just having a hard time conceiving, and so you continually try, but it just so happens that you don't conceive until March.
Okay.
Then that's just kind of an unfortunate...
Yeah.
Occurrence.
Guess you would have to wait a couple months at that point.
Want the wife to like give birth? Like, nope, sorry, honey, you can't give birth. You gotta wait till February.
Depending on how much you don't like you said you would be trying, but you wouldn't like conceive until this month, right?
Right.
But if you're still trying into that month, you would hold off for like 2 months. For the sake of not having a Christmas birthday. That just... All that is, like, how much do you find it as important that your kid has a birthday that's not around a holiday? Because some people take that as a huge thing. And I personally wouldn't want to go for that, but...
Right. Like...
I mean, because, like, a lot of the major holidays all come around in November and December.
Yeah.
So you figure just don't have a winter birthday.
I don't know. A Thanksgiving... Well, that's not a consistent date, though. That's a bad example.
Ted's kind of taken aback because we finished this conversation with a point that he made that was really good, but it didn't get recorded, so now I have, like, a retort for what he just said.
Yeah. Retort.
That is what I said. Let me pray to my God. Ah! I think this is like an overdrive mode. Or a mode where you can't be hurt.
Well, that's kind of fortunate.
That's cool. And it's still not dead. Jeez Louise. Come on, Wizro. What's your Dizro? Okay, I think it's good. It said it resumed advancing, but I don't even know if it's like over here. It's over there. Oh, this one would be the hurt one over here. Oh, one made it. That's good.
Out of how many?
2.
Oh, okay, that is good. Well, we mentioned like
the other one's like right here. We just. Oh, I see one guy. One guy. One guy. Do you know what song I'm referencing?
No.
One day.
Oh, one day. Did we do that in Expressions one year?
Yeah, we did. We totally did that with Expressions one year.
On our face.
Yes, the stone spires have been destroyed. Link, when do you talk? Oh, it was Proxy. I was like, when does he ever talk? One day we reached the exit.
Yay! Now let's go.
Hurry up, Link.
Oh
We gotta wait on Link.
man, this guy is so slow. Why is he even in this game?
And find this woman we've been hearing about. What?
I want to go. Let's run.
I hope she's Princess Zelda. Does he not who Zelda is? He was fighting in her castle.
Why did the doors open? Yet you can't run forward.
It's the end of the level, dude. There's invisible walls.
Why did the door open?
Have you
then?
never heard of invisible walls?
Yes, but why did the door open?
Well, I guess we'll find out on the next episode of TJS Show.